Okay, I fixed it. Okay, well, let's start again. So, I think it was, yes, since the last time I streamed on Monday, Windows updated and OBS updated. So, yeah, everything broke. So, all right, so the last time we restocked the base pretty well, but I noticed as I was preparing to stream here that the stone was greatly starving out green circuits, and we weren't getting nearly enough there. It looks like we still may not be. Oh, right, because this is only half a belt. Yes, so we need to make both of these go to green circuits. And yeah, I see the mixer bar dancing away over there. Let me also check one other thing here. Yeah, okay. So we need to actually fill both of these up with stone. And then these two can be filled up with stone to go to the bus. That's how I had this figured out before. So I think we need to somehow get stone through this mess and into the base. I think maybe we'll just do one train for now. Yeah, that might probably is better. No, we should balance it all. Let me think. How much stone do I actually need here? I know I need 4 belts for stone bricks. I need... I think it's 2 belts here. What were we making there? Glass? Two full belts. Yeah, for just that. Plus some here. 4, 5. One for the bus. That's 5, 6, 7. We'll say 8 total, which is perfect. All right, so let's do an 8-to-8 balancer here, which is nice because those are convenient and handy. And we can probably take out some of these power poles too. Replace them with some big ones so we can actually build stuff. Somehow that's connected, but we're going to connect it across there like that. And I think I will replace this one with this. And get rid of some of these little ones. They're kind of useless to us at this point. Okay, 8-to-8 balancer. 8 to 8. I think maybe we pull it back a little bit. Maybe right in there. I don't have a downgrade planner anymore. Yeah, okay. Go blue to yellow. Likewise. And the third time. We'll go maybe up one like that. Alrighty, so the problem is getting all of this stone through this disaster area right here. And at this point, we don't need it all to come through here. We just need, like, 2 or 3 belts to come through. But even that is a disaster area. Maybe we do a little bit. No, it's not going to help any with that. Oh boy. I was hoping some of this copper would be gone before we got to this point. But as you can see, it's not. Well, we could bring one belt across through here if we had red undergrounds, which we do. We get it in that way. We could potentially bring one of them in through here somehow. But I don't know what I'm going to do with the third one. Yes, they do, and welcome to the stream, too. Yeah. Let's at least get 2 through. That's the minimum number that I want to get through here. And we'll come out with this one space so we can space it out a little bit. It looks like it's probably me. For some reason, my internet is being crazy today, apparently. I'm dropping about 8% of my frames. Let me try kicking my bandwidth down a little bit, or my bitrate down a little bit. See if that helps. If I take it down by 11%, does that drop 8% less frames? All right, let's come over here and map out our path. You can come in there, and then you can squiggle. Like this. Can't go that far. Looks like the frame dropping has stopped and the percentage is going down. So hopefully that does fix it. No, I should have not gone there. Should have gone here. Oopsie. There. Go there. Okay. And this one, if I bring this back to here and here, instead of there and there, then I can get another belt through here. This is insane. And then this one just needs to go this way. I will replace this belt somehow otherwise. Oh, well, who knows? It could have just been a weirdness, and wouldn't be the first time that I had weirdness. I need to deal with that yet with the Comcast, but I haven't had a chance. Alright, so then I think the next belt can come through here. Then we do a red underground here. And this is going to be a nightmare to follow later. I think we just go under that. Turn this belt like that. And then we just bring it right along here. Alright, that's 2 of them. I think that's probably all I can manage to force into this thing. But I could potentially borrow, if I output priority to the left here, I could potentially borrow some from there. And then I could do this. And this, output priority to the left again. Alright, let's go bring that other belt in. I haven't dropped any frames since I made my change to the bitrate. So, yeah, I'm hoping that that was it. It's exactly the same number of frames. So if it's still dropping any frames, then I'm gonna blame it on Twitch. Alright, so if I merge this in here, Uh-huh. And in there, we output for the right. Alright, so basically what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to get 2 full belts of stone going into these smelters to make 1 full belt of stone bricks. And then I'm trying to get 1 full belt of stone to come in here to make more stone bricks for the bus, which would be like a half a belt. And I'm hoping there's at least a few stone bricks left to supply the bus, or a few stone left to supply the base. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Well, let's do this first, I guess. Turn that. Alright, and so we need a few to come back this way, which I think I can just split off way up here instead and take out some of those extra belts. But I'm not going to worry about prioritizing that, I don't think. And you can go like this, and like this, and that's the wrong direction, and like that. I'm not going to connect it yet, though, because I want to reverse these. Okay. Then all of these, and then that puts that half belt mostly onto the bus. And then that can get backed up, and then that'll just cause any backup, any overflow to turn into stone going here onto the bus. Now, I don't know if that's going to be enough, but I think it's going to have to be at this point. Although I should... No, that'll be fine. Because this will get backed up, which will force it onto this belt, which will come through here more, which will then overflow onto that. So that's okay. We just need to make a lot more green circuits, and we weren't making green circuits. And this is not clearing as fast as I had hoped, so I'm just going to clear it with the nanos and get a bunch of stone in my inventory, which we can go dump off maybe at green circuits. That looks better on the green circuit front. Yeah, when I looked at this earlier, the green circuits were like, or the stone was ending like right here. Like this one was barely getting any, and now it's making it all the way to the end. So that's much better. So red circuits is still a problem. So we can boost that now. Now that we have more green circuits, we can have more red circuits. How is that looking? We probably should force as many circuits as we can into red circuits, like by doing the priorities here. Could probably shift these to the right. And then that way it jams this belt full so they can all get dumped into there. And then this is going into blue circuits, which should probably also get prioritized. Means all those green circuits are going to get slurped up here in a second. Alright, let's extend the red circuits bus here. Or, yeah, bus. Assembly. Ooh, we weren't making all of them. That could be part of the problem. Alright. Let's see, it starts here. And we already spent everything we have. That was probably a little bit short-sighted. How far does that... Oh, boy. Gonna just activate more bots that we can't power. Oh, we should probably prioritize plastic, too. No, you don't need to go down there. No. Alright. Take all of those. Take all of those. And maybe half of those. Although we could probably put some of them back. Just to take up less space. Those. All of these. Maybe I should make more of these. Oh, we needed machines too. Wow. We were seriously out of everything. And power poles. And blue science is still suffering, it looks like. Is it still because of... No, now it's because of circuits. Red circuits. Well, that's good. At least it's suffering for something different this time. Buildy, buildy, buildy. And we're out of red inserters again already because we only had 50 made. We need more of those. Sorry, bots. I wish I could have not let you guys come all the way down here for nothing. So, yeah, we need more plastic, too. We need to bring that second belt of plastic over. I hope we left room for it. That would be bad. Good. Couple hundred more of these. Or just what's made. Yeah. Well, they're disappointed because they're all chilling by the roboports, waiting to charge. And they, yeah, look at them. They're all completely drained. They can't make it anywhere. Poor things. And I haven't geared up enough yet to make... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I want to add to the technology tree thing here. Or artillery. I think that's what I'm going to do with... to deal with the biters. Is the artillery. Like a laser defense line and artillery shells and just nuke them. Just go to town. All right, let's bring that second belt of plastic in, and then we can start looking at some of the side mod features or the rocket. What do you guys think? What do you want to do? Boy, look at that. That iron belt's suffering too. That's the one coming from here though, so I'm not that surprised or worried. Picking up some miners. Oh boy. Good thing we're running a coal train. Plastic. There you are. Nope, you go back here. Trains are all seated. Yeah. Sad bot. Stop trying to repair that thing. Oh, no. You know what? Let's just use the real power poles here. And get that handled the right way. Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Now you're going to make me read something. Nice. I like it when things like that happen. It might as well be. It might as well be. Right, you go there and there. I'll put priority to the left. Left. Continue on. As soon as that other belt catches up, we'll be much better off. And then whatever's left after red circuits can make its way down here and be used for rocket stuff. Right. That doesn't. It's going onto a half belt, so it doesn't need a prioritizer. It wouldn't hurt, but no point. You have it almost right, I think. I think the J is after the M. And it's NIR, I think. If only we knew somebody in Scandinavia. Or somebody obsessed with Avengers. Or both. I mean, both wouldn't hurt. Oh yeah. We took those off. That. I said it before you typed it. I know there's a stream delay, but I'm taking credit for that one. Well, at least you learned something useful on Reddit. That's 1 point for you. All right, plastic. Thank you. Here comes the second belt finally. And actually, I have planned for 4 belts of plastic. So we're gonna need to eventually. So I did goof this up down here. I'm 1 belt space short. I should have had 1 belt for sulfur and 4 belts for plastic space-wise here. So now I have to do something insane. Maybe I'll reroute the sulfur up here next to the coal and have the 4 plastic belts coming through here. That actually isn't a bad idea. We'll do that later, though. So there is a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of plastic making it through to make it down here wherever it's going. Ah, yes. Yellow science. So how are we doing now on red circuits for blue science? I need to put lights in here, too. I'll do that off stream. You guys don't care about watching me put down lights, I don't think. I am gobbling them up a little bit for modules. We could. Yeah, I'm working on ideas for what my next base is going to look like too for whatever I do next series wise. I have junk and stuff. Wow. Okay. So you guys didn't vote. What do you want to do? Do you want to do rocket stuff? Do you want to look at things like the Omega drills or the boosted red circuit production here, which we have to build, if I remember correctly, we have to build down here by Gladys's ship, I think, or is it up by? All right. Let's see. I don't even see... I think it was building them down here by Gladys's ship. And we make them in the red assembler, which is the Gladys assembly machine, which requires the Gladys core to make. Now, I wonder if that consumes the core. It must not, because I think you can only have one. You must only be able to have one. Let's grab, do we have any of those productivity modules here in storage? The level 1s. If not, no, we have level 3s. Okay, let's zip down to the modules. Module. That's what I meant to say. Alright, now purple science is flagging. Why is purple science flagging? Red circuits still. Okay. We just need to produce more. Oh, I'm sure I can't use the output from it. I just wanted to see what it looked like. Five of these. Nope. Not even any up here. Dang. Okay. That's not really what I wanted to do. Yeah, the goose game. Alright, I think we can make one now. Yep. So let's go see how that looks. Just to see what it looks like. I don't know. I mean, we may have to set up a whole array by Gladys' ship, which means that we'd have to have things like green circuits on trains, and we don't have that yet. But I just want to see kind of what this looks like. So let's put these back in the machine just to let them be used. So yeah, so obviously the Gladys core stayed because we made 2 machines. That drive through the biters. I plan to practice a little bit on these other biters with with our overpowered weapons for them before we move out to the giant spawner. And that might happen next stream. Alright, so if we build some of these. So yeah, so they have to be built within some amount of range. Is there going to be a color change or anything? Doesn't appear to be. But they have to be built and used within some range. That red mean that you can't build them there? Or use them there? Don't know. Must be built near Gladys' shipwreck. Which was this one. Yeah. Let's go back toward the base a little bit. It's kind of a puzzle. Oh, that's not good. So, you can't build them too far away from Gladys' ship. FYI. Otherwise they blow up. But there was quite a bit of range because we built one. It built both of them. Doggone it. It just wasted both of them. Because it built them in quick succession. Alright, well, there was quite a range. But, not a huge range. But, as I suspected, we'd either have to have green circuits on the train network, which we don't have yet. or we'd have to belt them down here from, say, from the bus, which this isn't close enough for me to want to do that. So I think that'll be something we set up after we do the rocket. So I want to look at what the Omega drills do now. Because I think that's the only two components of the mods that we're using that we haven't actually looked at yet. I think I stashed the Omega drills in here after the last stream. Yep. Let's go down. Use me pipe. Go down here. Whoa, that's a big drill. And player's in the way. Of course he is. He's always in the way. And do these just mine anything? Everything? Never actually used them. Boy, it's over there. Okay. Does it... How do I know what it produces? Does anybody know? Like, is it only producing iron? Am I supposed to do something to change it? Or does it just eventually start producing something different randomly? How do these things work? Yeah, I'm definitely not using enough. Or I'm definitely yeah. I'm definitely not using enough to consume it. Oh, I see. So it's mining what it can see here. Oh yeah, duh. I just have it too close to the... Oh boy, and that takes a long time to pick up. Can I cheat? I can. Awesome. So I can't put it down... Where did it go? I can't put it down over here because it doesn't have ores in range. Okay. Well, that's fair. But yeah, you're right. It's producing way more than I can possibly... Yeah, they were snagging this last little bit right here. So it... As you said, Phasian, it's producing way more than a yellow belt. Way more than probably a red belt, even. So, there's also not a whole lot of point in using that. So let's put those away before we die at some point and lose them and forget, because we forgot we had them. And I think, start working on... Everything looks pretty stable here. Start working on the, rocket-related stuff, which means we'll start consuming more materials, and then we'll have to make more stuff. Because that's how this works. Looks like the green circuits is going well. Yeah, I figured they would. We should probably extend all those green circuit belts too. We need more belts. Okay. All right. Grab all of this and just start painting. Hey, it looks like I might be driving in a straight line even. That's a nice sound. Alrighty. We need to handle all these split-offs. I'm just going to go ahead and leave the car down here because we're going to come right back and deal with the rocket-related stuff. No, I'm going to take the car with me because it's going to be a long trip. I don't think I want to actually launch a rocket until after we clear some of the biters out, just so that they stop evolving so fast. We're still not making that many red circuits. May have to add more. Alright, there we go. We're actually not even making that many green circuits. We're just eating all of them. It's uneven, though. Why is it uneven? It's just not producing enough, and it's just unbalanced consumption? Probably. This was... Oh, this is an old plan. Alright, to produce... That's 4 per second. We want more than that. We want 60? 40, 10, and 6. Rather. So that's 110, so we need one more set. Two more sets. Okay. Let's grab these again like we did the last time. Before I do, before I paste list, let's go get some more materials. Specifically, belts. I am consuming tons of belts today. Okay. Just wait till we start using red belts and replacing things. We making all kinds of stuff. There we go. Okay, so this should be 110 total machines, which it is, which means that we are making, hopefully, 4 full belts, yellow belts of green circuits. And then red circuits. This plan says, in order to make one yellow belt, we need 160 machines running. And we have nowhere near that. That's probably, what, 2 more arrays worth? 36. Why does that seem not right? Did I do math wrong in my head? No, this one. 180 machines left. Yes, I did the math wrong in my head. Okay, so we need 2 more sets in order to make enough of this. That's incredible. Nope, I need the power poles. I think we'll just maybe make 1 for now. Clear these trees out of the way too in the area. There we go. There you go. Clean up the neighborhood. All right, so, which that means that's consuming a whole, 2 whole belts of green, 2 whole belts of plastic just for that. And we're not, or it would be if we did one more. And we're not even, yeah, that's definitely gobbling that all up. And then we have 2 more belts of green going in here. How did I only plan for 4 belts of green circuits? I don't know. That's crazy. Unless, yeah. Unless I'm overproducing for what my consumption's going to be, which is probably the case. Just be fair. But no, because I had planned for 2 belts of red circuits. Okay, well, I am a little, yeah. That's when it just gets to be like, okay, let's do outposts. Let's get this stuff out of the base. Because at that point, oh boy, this is gonna be a mess. At that point, you're looking at all kinds of crazy shenanigans. Stop trying to repair everything. That's not gonna help a whole lot, I guess. Unless we can get rid of this one. Can I get through here? Oh, I can. Okay, good. And yeah, we'll have to just figure out what we're going to do about that other belt later. I didn't look at the tracks before I crossed. I too like to live life dangerously. That's dead. Alright, 3rd belt's on its way. I think that's just gonna have to do for now. Yeah. Let's work on rocket related stuff. Actually, let's put these logs in the other green circuits before we go too far. Oh, look, plastic bars. Yeah. Probably isn't the best idea. They're all carrying 3 wood pieces. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you doing that. Yeah. Oops. That was a little crazy. I don't think anybody died to it though, so that's always good. Why are you putting wood in the car? Oh, because the car is still being fueled by wood. Let's get that out of there. Okay. That's weird. Looks like all psychedelic with all the different items. So we definitely need more belts now. It looks like they all might have gotten made. Nope. Why is it stuck? Oh, because it's logistically tied. Okay. There's something elsewhere in the logistics network. Yeah, unfortunately I had to bail partway through that, so I didn't get to join in some of the fun. Yeah, we might actually need more than that. That might be good. I'll grab some more of these machines. And power poles. Let's see, what else do we need? That's probably it for now. Other things to do. Yeah, that's pitiful looking. But okay. Alright, let's extend the bus, which means we're going to need more belts. Because I didn't plan on needing belts to extend the bus with. Well, that far for now. And we're out of nanobots too. Lovely. Means that all the base bots are going to come and want to put these down. So I'm going to put these down the old-fashioned way, just to keep the base bots from flying all the way out here with belts and running out of juice. Perfect. And then we'll run back and get some nanos. I knew I'd forget something. I always do. You can give up, guys. Brakes. Yeah. Okay, now I'm stuck. Go all Austin Powers on this thing. What do I have? Oh, I have a ton of stuff in the trunk. Alright. There we go. I only had to remove one inserter and damage everything. Perfect. Now do I have that one broken? Yeah. Done the broken one. Okay, you guys are gonna go fix those? Okay. All of those. Pew pew. And I can go to sleep again. I really need that driving mod that lets me drive in straight lines. I know I say that all the time, but it's still the truth. And that's the end of the belts. I also need to extend the concrete here. That's probably not enough. Probably not nearly enough. Nope, not even close. There, I found the straight line now, mostly. Belts. More belts. Excuse me. Not gonna be in there because those aren't logistics chests. They must be in here someplace. There's some. We'll call that all of them. It's not all of them, it's close. There we go. Guess we can come down here to the end of the concrete line and pick up some more concrete. You need to move like something else. Yep, end of the belt line. A lot of junk in my inventory again. Alright, we're going to call that good. Yeah, it was pretty good. Okay, so rocket stuff. The rocket's a little bit more difficult to calculate. Some of which the reason is because there's not actually a recipe here. That's when I really like to take advantage of things like Hellmod, because especially if you're playing modded and the mod may or may not contain a modified recipe of the rocket, you need to have something to help you come up with the amount of rocket parts. And it is disabled. Oh, you know what? We can't build a rocket here. So, I forgot about this. But this mod also modifies where we can actually put the rocket. So, we can't put... We could, I guess we could still make the stuff here. But then we'll have to load it onto a train. We can't load it onto the bus. Or onto a short rocket bus. And because we need to ship it out to wherever this mod tells us we can actually build the rocket silo. Because if I made the rocket silo, I apparently don't even have that researched yet. I do not have it researched yet because I have not researched all the prerequisites yet. Ah, this is the one. So something has to happen that I don't remember what it is. I don't know what it is to allow us to be able to build the rocket. It's probably some of these Gordon Freeman stuffs. Maybe we should research some of those. I've been hesitant to do some of these mining space industries and portals. Related quests because I don't want to bum out the quest line, but at this point I'm going to have to, I guess. So let's just start researching some of these. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. I'm probably not going to try and try and pronounce your name, but or even spell it. KRZYJSTR13. I think I recognize your name as being new to the Catherine Sky Crazy Jester. Okay, I got it. I think I recognize your name as being new to the Catherine Sky Discord. Just joined like yesterday or today or something. So welcome to the stream. Good to have you. And we're out of stuff we can research already. All right. Oh, let's get out of that. So, 3 days ago. Okay, yeah. Time flies. Been a busy day today. So, I guess we could... So there's a couple things we could do here. We could just still make all the stuff. Which means that we brought rocket fuel to the base for no reason. Of course. So we could make all the stuff. We could make the rocket parts and the low density structures here in the base where we have easy, for now, access to the materials that we need. And then put a train station here in the end. And get them picked up and hauled to wherever Mining Space Industries tells us we need to put this thing. I wish I knew what technology it was that we needed to research to unlock it. Can't do this because we don't have HAL yet. Maybe we have to get HAL? Probably another quest we need to do to get HAL. So we definitely need to focus down things like artillery so we can actually get to killing everything. Which means more science. Which purple science seems to be... Now we're out of green circuits. Holy cow. Which makes sense because we just gobbled them all up with red science. Pretty much. Pretty much. But we're still making a decent number of things, so we just need to get the stuff researched. Maybe we can take like things like breaking out and A-bombs out and just get some of this other stuff in there. Ooh. Even some bombs. And just do some of these side researches while we try and get things going, because we're only using this many of our labs because we just don't have that much science, purple science coming in. Did I force blue science? Did I force... I did not. Maybe we just need to cut these off. That might be the better option. Cut the modules off, because we're not going to need them right away anyway. So let's cut them off here. Let them back up. Let the red circuit belt back up and not get drained immediately. And then that way more of it goes into purple science. Or that way less of it's getting made and more green circuits go to purple science. I guess that's the way to put it. Okay, so let's think about how to do this design for rocket parts. We're producing 1.5 science per second. I have a pile of mods here to see. Let me run the command. So mining space industries and AAI industries are kind of the primary two mods, and then mining space industries is a quest based mod, so it keeps throwing these crazy missions at us. One of which we're ignoring quite pointedly, which is to destroy a giant spawner that you can't see here because there's no radar, but a giant spawner that is spawned here that I've made several attempts to go out and kill and have died several times. And so I'm pointedly ignoring it for now until I can get some better military technologies, namely artillery. And then it adds quests also for several other mods, including Omega Drills, Portals, Rocket Silo Construction, Science Droids, and I guess that's it. Simple Silicon doesn't really add quests for it, but it makes it so that your red circuits require, or so that you can mine quartz here, like we're doing here, and then you smelt it into these silicon rods, and then you use those silicon rods to make these silicon wafers, which then get used to make the circuits. The red circuits and the blue circuits both need them. So that kind of just adds a little bit more difficulty there in those recipes, which is kind of what I like to do as far as mods go. I don't like to go crazy over the top. AAI Industry, on the other hand, adds in these other kinds of motors here that you need for a bunch of things, electric motors, and so they're like both needed, or the motors at least are needed here to make some of the belts, and then a lot of the other machines require the motors and the electric motors, so my mall has got a belt of those running through it. They also make these other engine units here that require the motors to make, and then they have these electric engine units that require the electric motors to make. These are the science droids. They are based on the new tutorial campaign assistant Compilatron, but they hang around this droid workstation here, and they make me... Why is that cut off? Did we cut that off like crazy people? Apparently we did. We need to fix that. They make random science bits, so I then have those getting put into the science here to go towards research. What else is modified? So Omega drills are way overpowered for what we can handle right now, so I'm not using them yet. Portals I haven't researched yet, but that's one of the things I just added here, so we can actually do the portal gun. Rocket silo construction takes what would normally be a fairly simple rocket silo and makes it much more complicated, so that'll be fun. Mining Space Industries picks a place randomly on the map and says, oh, hey, build the rocket silo here. So we have to wait until we get that mission before we can actually build a rocket silo. And then the rest of the mods are more quality of life types of mods that I just like to use in pretty much all of my maps. Okay, so where were we at? We were here. We were talking about the rocket. So in Hell mod, you look on the intermediate product. Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated, and adding that quest to destroy that for that spawner is a little beyond my normal. I don't normally play with biters because I don't really like them that much. So it's added a little bit of difficulty for me then. Oh, there's a boosted processing units too. Nice. All right, where am I seeing the rocket stuff at? Am I missing them? Little rocket. Ooh, there's like tank cargo. Oh, that's the cargo, right. That'll come at the end. Ah, there it is. It was hidden and disabled. That's why. Okay, so this rocket part is the hidden item that the rocket sort of becomes. And so you can use this to calculate what you need as far as the rocket in mods like Hell mod. Now I just have to think about how this works. If we want 1.5 science per second, that means we want 1.5 space science per second. Each rocket launch produces 1,000 space science. So I think that means we want 0.015 rocket parts, because 100 rocket parts equals 1,000 space science. I think that's right. Is that right, or am I off by a decimal point? I think I'm off by a decimal point. I think it needs to be 0.15, because it's 100. Yeah, it's 1/10, because it's 100 divided by 1,000 to get times 1.5. So we need. This is what we need to build the rocket, assuming it's not beaconed and moduled. But I just want to get kind of ratios here, so we can build this out. So if we were to build the rocket control units, no, I don't want them here. I want to put them back here, like this. Now we can get rid of the extra stuff. So we're going to build them with blue machines. We need 60. And we need machines making these, which is another 30 of these. So this will build enough rocket parts to supply an unmoduled, unbeaconed rocket silo. Now in reality, we're going to module it and beacon it, which is why we set up the modules we just cut off. So this isn't entirely true, but it's good enough for sort of building and planning at this point. And then I want to add another product recipe here into this production line for low density structures. And again, with those machines, and we need 40 of those. So it's not a huge layout. But I think I should probably call it for tonight because this is going to take some time. So the next episode, the next stream, which will be what's today? Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Oxygen Not Included. So probably Friday. The next stream we'll build these 2 arrays, and then we can plan out some sort of a training station to pick this stuff up. While we're working on these science, these technology researches, and then hopefully we can finish up what we need. Once artillery is done, we can build an array to make the artillery shells, and we can start nuking the biters, hopefully. Phasian, did you want to stream tonight? He might have gone radio silent. Might be AFK. So if he doesn't respond in the next little bit, I'll probably just go ahead and close down. But okay. So I was looking at, while I was waiting for Phasian, I was looking at who I know that is streaming right now, and actually a friend of mine is streaming Path of Exile. So I think we'll go ahead and raid him. I often will raid somebody playing the same game that I'm playing, but I think we can raid someone else here. Alrighty, so yeah, thanks for coming. If you're interested, go ahead and click the follow, and then you'll get alerts, additional alerts besides the one in the Catherine Sky chat that I'm live. For anyone who's out there who might be interested in subscriptions or anything like that, I have affiliate status, and I also have a few other support options available below the stream, on the screen there, and also at the support command. So if you're interested in any of that, I appreciate anything. I appreciate just the support of coming and watching the streams and chatting in the chat. But if you want to do more, that's open. So thanks everyone for coming, and we'll see you all tomorrow for Oxygen Not Included. Bye everyone.